Alright, so let's talk about the Killmonger series. Here is the creative team on it. So if you want to look up any of their additional works. One, I've got to give credit. There's a lot of gorgeous artwork in this. Like, the use of color is fantastic. Every single time. Alright, so this is obviously a miniseries, 5 issues about Eric Killmonger. I am not going to try to say his Wakandan name because I will butcher it, and that's not what I want to do. But this is kind of an origin story about where he comes from. In this issue, or in these issues, he is originally from Wakanda. His father gets killed, and he kind of gets stranded in the rest of the world. Wakanda never tries to find him. They never try to help him or do anything like that. Claw is the person that killed his father, and he wants to get revenge on Claw for this. Claw's also the person that raised him for a decent portion of his life. In fact, in the first issue, he's trying to kill Claw, but he is stopped by a woman named Knight, who works for a man named King with a coworker named Rook. They are mercenaries and they work for Kingpin. He ends up becoming kind of close friends with them. He works with them for a few issues until they are set upon by Bullseye as like a way to end their contract with Kingpin. Knight then goes and runs to S.H.I.E.L.D. to get help so she can get out of the situation and have a better life. Very common Marvel story. In doing this, she betrays King and Eric, and it goes on from there. Eric gets revenge for this. He is dedicated to vengeance. He meets this Wakandan goddess, which does not have a name, well, at least when he meets T'Challa does name him or name the goddess in the last issue. So obviously, since the last issue, this does end with him being in Wakanda and meeting T'Challa, and then it starts going into Black Panther issues from there. The dynamic art in this is amazing. The action lines or emotion lines are fantastic. I mean, everything about this is just wonderful. Again, just wonderful. This comic is fairly graphic though, so maybe not for kids. Example of that. No, this is not Thor, that is King. He is a telekinetic. This does have a lot of cool story. It has lots of fantastic action, and it shows that even separated from Wakanda, Eric has connections with the gods there, and he does talk to Bast several times throughout the 5 issues. In fact, Bast wants him to come home and to work with T'Challa. Obviously, he has vengeance on the mind, so that's not his primary goal. His goal is only to get vengeance, which he does not get against Claw in this, so that would be I would imagine that would happen in some later issues if that ever does happen. And while this character is smart, it is not the same character that we met in the Black Panther movie, so do not compare them because they're completely different. I would recommend this. It's great overall. Definitely.